Introduction to complex numbers. So far we have learnt about the number system starting from natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, real numbers, etc. Today we are going to see what is a complex number. So before going into complex number, let us see few equations, how to solve these equations. Suppose you have x plus 1 is equal to 0. Can we find the solution? Yes. X is equal to minus 1. If x square minus 1 is equal to 0, then x square is equal to 1. So x is equal to plus or minus root 1. This is equal to 1. Suppose we have x square minus 4 is equal to 0. Plus 4 is equal to 0. Then x square is equal to minus 4 and x, can we find out? This is equal to root minus 4. Can we find out the value of minus 4? Root of minus 4? No. We can. So x is equal to plus or minus root minus 4, and this can be written as x is equal to plus or minus 4 into minus 1. So this we can split up and written as plus or minus root 4 into root minus 1. This value, root of minus 1, we will not be able to find out the exact value. So it is denoted as I. So root minus 1 is denoted as I. The German mathematician C.F. Gauss found a number called complex number and it is denoted by C, and this C is equal to A plus IB, where A and B are real numbers. So where A and B are real numbers, I represents the Latin word imaginarius, the first alphabet of the word, Latin word imaginarius. And also Greek word, Greek alphabet, iota. We should remember I is equal to root minus 1. Now if you are going to multiply I into I, this will be root minus 1 into root minus 1. This is equal to minus 1. So I square is equal to minus 1. If you are going to multiply I square into 1, I square into I, this will give you minus 1 into root minus 1, or I value, minus 1 into I, this is equal to minus I. Therefore I square into I gives you I cube is equal to minus I. Similarly, multiplying I cube by I cube into I gives you minus I into I. This is equal to minus I square. I square value is equal to minus 1. So minus of minus 1 is equal to 1. Therefore, I power 4 is equal to 1. Hence, it is good to know these values. I is equal to root minus 1, I square is equal to minus 1, I cube is equal to minus I, and I power 4 is equal to 1. Now using these values, we can do few problems. Now the first question in this exercise is simplify I power 1947 plus I power 1950. Now this particular question we can try to do in 3 methods. Method 1. You are given I power 1947 plus I power 1950. Now we can try to write this as an even power of I, so that we can substitute I square is equal to minus 1. So this can be written as I into I power 1946. 1 is outside. See, multiply, you get power 57. Plus I power 1950. Now this can be written as, we divide by 2, multiply by 2 I square, the whole power. This dividing by 2, 8 2s are 9 2s are 18, 7 2s are 14, 3. See, I square power 973. Multiplying these two, you will get this number. Plus I power I square into 9 2s are 18, 7 2s are 14, 5 2, so 975. So this is equal to I into I square value, we know that it is minus 1, the whole power 973, plus minus 1 the whole power 975. See, odd powers of minus 1 is negative, minus 1. Even powers of minus 1 is positive, plus 1. So, minus 1 the whole power, odd power 3 is equal to minus 1. I power minus 1 the whole power 4 is equal to 1. So, even powers are 1, odd powers are minus 1. So, here 973 is an odd number. Therefore, this value is going to be I into minus 1. This is also an odd number. So, this also is going to be minus 1. So, your answer is minus I minus 1. Therefore, I power 1947 plus I power 1950 is equal to minus I plus 1. Minus I minus 1. This can be rewritten as minus of I plus 1. Now let us do the same question by second method. So method 2. I power 1947 plus I power 1950. Let us take the maximum even number from these two terms. See, I power 1946 is an highest even number that is common in both. You take that out, here you get I, here you get I power 4. See, 46 plus 4, 50. 46 plus 1, 47. So now this is equal to, this can be written as I power 2 the whole power. Dividing this by 2, you get 9 2s 18, 7 2s 14, 3 2s 6. Okay, into I plus I power 4. Now I square value is minus 1. So minus 1 power odd number 973. This is I plus I power 4 value is 1. So this is equal to minus 1 into I plus 1. Or you can write it as minus I minus 1. So I power 1947 plus I power 1950 is equal to minus 1 minus. The same question can also be done in another method. That is method 3. Now, I power 1947 plus I power 1950. This can be written as, you can divide, see we know that I power 4 is equal to 1. So let us try to write this number as the multiple of 4. So 1947, if you divide by 4, you are going to get 4 4 16, 34, 8 4 32, 27, 6 4 24, balance 3. So you can write this as I power 4. See, you get here the balance is I cube. So this can be written as I power 4, the whole power. See, I power 1947 can be written as I power 4, the whole power 486 into I power 3. So you multiply this, you get 24, 32 plus 2, 34, 3, 16 plus 3, 19 plus 3 will give you 1947. Okay. Same way, we can write I power 1950 as, you divide this by 4, you get it as 1950 is dividing by 4, you get 4 4 16, 35, 8 4 32, balance 3 is 7 4 28, balance 2. So 487, I power 4, the whole power 487 into I square. So this question can be written as, therefore I power 1947 plus I power 1950 can be written as I power 4, the whole power 486 into I cube plus I power 4, the whole power 487 into I square. So this is equal to I power 4 is 1. So 1 raised to the power 486 is 1. 1 raised to any power is only 1. So this is going to be 1 into I cube plus 1 into I square. So I cube value is minus I square value is minus 1. Therefore I power 1947 plus I power 1950 is equal to minus I minus 1. So you can choose any method as you like. So if you are going to divide, make it as a square. If you are going to use that principle, I square is equal to minus 1, you can choose the first method. If you are going to take the common factor, you can follow this method. If you wanted to use the principle I power 4 is equal to 1, you can choose this method. But whatever method you get, the resulting answer is the same. I power 1947 plus I power 1950 is equal to minus I minus 1. The next question is, sigma n is equal to 1 to 12 I power n. So we can expand taking the sigma sign. This is equal to, sigma means summation. So we are supposed to write up to 12 numbers. So I power 1 plus I power 2 plus I power 3 etc. plus I power 12. Now this can be written as 1 plus I square I plus I square plus I cube plus I power 4 plus I power 5 plus I power 6 plus I power 7 plus I power 8 plus I power 9 plus I power 10 plus I power 11 plus I power 12. Why do we group so? See, there are 12 numbers. I am grouping 4, 4, 4. See, this 4 summation I value is I square value is minus 1, I cube value is minus I power 4 value is 1. See, minus 1 plus 1 gets cancelled, plus I minus I gets cancelled. In the same way, I power 5, see, I power 4 into I, isn't it? So this will be I power 4 into I plus I power 4 into I square plus I power 4 into I cube plus I power 4 into I power 4. Here this again plus I power 4 is 1, same way I power 8, see multiple of I power 4 is equal to 1. Also I power 4 the whole square, this is what I power 8, that also is equal to 1. I power 12 is what? I power 4 into 3, this also is equal to 1. So same way we get I power 5. I power 5 is equal to 4 into 1 I power 6 is equal to 1 into 1. So it goes on. So when you are going to replace these values here, this one can be written as I power 8 into I plus I power 8 into I square plus I power 8 into I cube plus I power 8 into I power 4. So if you are going to substitute the values, it is going to be, see this is 0 plus I power 4 into I is I plus I square plus I cube plus I power 4. Same way this again plus I plus I square plus I cube plus I power 4. So this value is also going to be 0. This is also going to be 0. So 0 plus 0 plus 0, it will be 0. All that we have to remember is, here is the multiple of I power 4. See, this can be written as I into I power 4 into I power 4 into I square, I power 4 into I cube, I power 4 into I power 4. I power 4 value is 1. So you are going to get once again I plus I square plus I cube plus I power 4 here. The same way I power 8 is 1. So we take I power 8 common out here. We are going to get I power 8 into I plus I square plus I cube plus I power 4. Therefore, this value is also 0. The next factor is also 0. Hence, the total is equal to 0. In the next question, we have I power 59 plus 1 by I power 59. So, now I power 59 can be written as I power 4 the whole power. See, 14 4s are 56. Okay, so this is going to be 56 into I power 3. So 56 plus 3, 59. Now I power value, we know that I power 4 is 1. So 1 power 14 into I power 3. So this can be written as 1 power 14 is 1. So 1 into I cube. This is equal to I cube. So I power 59 is equal to I cube. What is I cube value? That again is minus I. Therefore, this is equal to minus I. Substituting in the question, what do we get? I power 59 plus 1 by I power 59. This is equal to I minus I plus 1 by minus I. So to rationalize the denominator, let us multiply and divide by I. Multiply and divide by I. We get minus I plus I by minus I square. I square value is minus 1. So minus of minus 1 will become plus 1. So this is going to be minus I plus I. So minus I plus I gets cancelled. You get the resulting answer 0. So here we are substituting our I square value is equal to minus 1. Since I square is minus 1, here minus of minus 1. So that will become plus 1. So I divided by plus 1 is equal to I. So minus I plus I gets cancelled and you get the value 0. Therefore, I power 59 plus 1 by I power 59 is equal to 0. Next question, we are asked to find the value of I into I square into I cube into I power 4 into etc. I power 20. when we multiply, we only add the powers. So we get I into 1 plus I power 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus etc. up to 2000. Now this is sum to n terms of the series. Sum to n terms of the series is what? N into n plus 1 divided by 2. Using that formula, here we are going to get I power n into n is 2000. 2000 into 2000 plus 1 divided by 2. So here 2 gets cancelled and you get 1000. I power 1000 into, this is equal to I power 1000 into 2001. So I power 1000 into 2000, I power even I, this can be written as I power 2 the whole power 500 into 2001. So I square value is equal to minus 1. Minus 1 the whole power 500 into 2001. Now I power 500 is, the I power 500 minus 1 the whole power 500 is an even number, so this becomes plus 1. Plus 1 the whole power 2001 is a odd number, so you are going to get your answer as 1. So I into sigma I power 2000 is equal to 1. Now find the value of n sigma. N is equal to 1 to 10 I power n plus 50. Now this can be written as sigma n is equal to 1 to 10 I power n into I power 50. This is equal to sigma n is equal to 1 to 10 I power n into, this can be written as I power 48 into I square. See, 48 plus 2 gives you 50. So I power 48 is a multiple of 4. So this is equal to sigma n is equal to 1 to 10 I power n into, see, this will become 1. I power 48 value will become 1 because I power 4 the whole power 12. I power 4 is 1. So 1, therefore I power 48 is multiple of 4 is always 1. I power multiple of 4 is always 1. Therefore this is 1. I square value is minus 1. So this is equal to minus sigma n is equal to 1 to 10 I power n. This can be expanded. This is equal to minus I power 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus etc. Okay. This is equal to I plus I square plus I power. See, this can be expanded as minus I plus I square plus I cube plus I power 4 plus I power 5 plus I power 6 plus I power 7 plus I power 8 plus I power 9 plus I power 10. So this is equal to minus I plus I square plus I cube plus I power 4 plus, we can take this I from here, I outside, we can get, okay, let us, I power 5 plus I power 6 plus I power 7 plus I power 8 plus I power 9 plus I power 10. This can be rewritten as minus, see, I plus I square plus I cube plus I power 4 is 0. Okay, so this can be written as plus I into I plus I square plus I cube plus I power 4. Sorry, I into I power 4 plus I square plus I cube plus I power 4. This can be written as I power 8 into I. This can be written as I power 8 into I square. So this is equal to minus 0 plus I power 4 into 0 plus I power 8 value is 1. So 1 into I plus 1 into I square. So this is 0, this is 0. So this is equal to minus 1 I plus I square. I square value is minus 1. So minus I minus 1. This is equal to minus I plus 1. Therefore, sigma n is equal to 1 to 10 I power n plus 50 is equal to 1 minus I, or I minus I.